This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. We're in Piscataway, New Jersey at SHI Stadium, the home of the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirkstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Yellow Jackets will kick this deep to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Dump-off caught by the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the play.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Big throw caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
The Scarlet Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Sticking with the running game. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Ball handed off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Scarlet Knights are in the red zone. Handoff in a single back formation. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Strong opening drive. This is the 11th play coming up. It'll be 3rd down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Coming up, 4th down.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Rutgers.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. He keeps it on the design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Fire to the right side, complete. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
But here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
So backed up, that big play gives them a first down and some breathing room out beyond the 20. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Physical run earns the first down. The Yellow Jackets looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He's brought down at the 43-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. And that run produces a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Right at the 50, offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. And the Yellow Jackets will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
On first down, it's play action. Makes the catch. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. And they hand it off to the back. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looks to the left. Pass caught. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. The Scarlet Knights will crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Scarlet Knights come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
First down here for this offense. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he makes the catch.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down, and the time is running out. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal. It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And the Scarlet Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Wants to throw it. Extending the play now. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Scarlet Knights will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Down. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. We went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Automatic on the PAT.
Georgia Tech, 3.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it with room to run. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the lineup to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the 2nd half.
Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Catch made on the right side. He's swarmed by the defense.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the left side. The Scarlet Knights pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
2nd down after that previous play. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring out 4th down and 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. A quick throw out left, complete. Uses the spin move to get into the open. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Scarlet Knights moving quickly down the field here. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He makes the grab. He makes the tackle, but the offense set up for the first down in the red zone.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
The Scarlet Knights will line up on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And Kirk Rutgers has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the single back takes the handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brooks. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's York.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down. The draw to the back. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. looking for a man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Keeping it on the ground here. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. First and 10 play coming up. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Rutgers.
And the Scarlet Knights will have 1st and 10 here.
Let's go. Here we go. Here we go.
And the back gets the football. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
How much can they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it again. Looks left and finds his target there. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Biggest drive of the game right here. Regulation time winding down. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Oh, just a devastating turnover. You're in field goal range with a chance to go ahead late, and now the defense takes over after that fumble. Just brutal.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Hand it off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
At the 20-yard line. Offense facing 4th down.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Rutgers.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Give it to the back again. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. But the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, Rutgers. They jump on top in OT. Now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for two and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the two-point conversion to try to win this game right now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call.
Man, you talk about a clutch play to seal the deal and go home with a W. They didn't want to deal with any of those shenanigans going to that third overtime, dueling two-point madness. They had their go-to play. They pulled it off perfectly. What a way to win a football game.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations,